Paul Pogba is an elite footballer. He is physically imposing in his own right. He has no obvious weakness in their all-round games, and he possesses a singular ability to take matters into his own hands and affect proceedings on his own. By all accounts, Pogba is an incredibly hard worker in training with a determination to make himself a better player every day. Let's take a look at 3 clubs who could sign Paul Pogba. Number 3, Real Madrid. Pogba has in the past reiterated that he desires to play for Real Madrid, and the Los Blancos could make a move for him, considering that manager Zinedine Zidane is said to be a big fan of the player. Paul Pogba stands at 6 foot 2 inches with an already imposing build for his young age. Blessed with good pace, excellent leaping ability, and an incredible engine, Pogba has drawn comparisons to French compatriot Patrick Vieira and Manchester City's Ivorian titan Yaya Toure. Like LeBron James, Pogba has not only shown evidence of domination on a physical level, but has demonstrated a type of all-round excellence few players in the world can offer. With his rangy build, Pogba strides across the pitch, breaking up plays on the defensive side of the ball, reading the game intelligently, and tackling with aplomb when necessary. According to former Real Madrid goalkeeper Francisco Bullo, Paul Pogba wants to join his French international teammates Raphael Varane and Karim Benzema at the Santiago Bernabeu next season. Bullo claims that Madrid president Florentino Perez has spoken to the Juventus midfielder, who expressed his desire to join the club in the conversation. Perez loves good players. He praised Pogba and asked him if he likes Real. Bullo told Telefoot, "If you ask a player if he loves his team and he says he does, it means he wants to join, and shortly." In addition to the favorable financial deal on offer, also presents the prospect of joining his friends Karim Benzema and Raphael Varane. And B team coach and former Juventus midfielder Zinedine Zidane would provide the spirit of Juve. Paris Saint-Germain have recently ruled themselves out running for the French international, but Manchester City and Barcelona are still reportedly pursuing the 22-year-old. Number 2, Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain has been touted as one of the favorites to make a move for Pogba in the summer, considering they look light in midfield and also bring back the player to his home country. Paris Saint-Germain is one of the clubs who can afford both his transfer fee and massive wages, with many believing he would add dynamism to their midfield, something which they're sorely lacking in at the moment. Pogba is a more than capable defensive player. It's on the ball that the 20-year-old midfielder from Lagny-sur-Marne shows the reason he was voted as 2013's European Golden Boy, given to the best under-21 player in Europe. With a superb dribbling ability, an ever-growing range of passing, and an absolute howitzer of a distance shot, Pogba has shown an uncanny ability to score both important and spectacular goals in a Juventus shirt. Having been displayed across the midfield depending on the team's need, Pogba's ability to slot in wherever his manager asks is yet another similarity on the growing list of parallels between him and King James. Paul Pogba is a French footballer who plays for the national French team and the English Premier League club Manchester United. Back in 2016, when he made his return to Manchester United, Paul became the most expensive footballer in the world. He began his professional football career with Manchester United in 2011 and was loaned to the Italian club Juventus the very next year. His roaring performance had his team embarking on a winning streak with 4 consecutive Serie A titles, 2 Supercoppa Italiana, and 2 Coppa Italia. His consistently brilliant performance made him the most promising young football player, and in 2013, he was honored with the Golden Boy Award. He was included in the 2015 UEFA Team of the Year, as he played a decisive role in ensuring his team ended up as the runner-up in the 2015 UEFA Champions League. In 2013, he led his national French football team to the title win in the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. He also went home with the Best Player award at the end of the tournament. In the 2014 FIFA World Cup, he was named the best young player of the tournament. Now, why wouldn't someone hire such an amazing player? Number 1, Juventus. Another club that has been heavily linked with the player has been his former club Juventus, with club director Fabio Paratici even going on to admit that they love Pogba. Juventus is historically the most successful club in Italian football and globally have won an overall 51 official titles at the national and international stage, more than any other Italian club, a record 27 league titles, a record 9 Italian Cups, and 4 national Super Cups, and with 11 titles in Confederation and Interconfederation competitions, 2 International Cups, 2 European Champion Clubs Cup, UEFA Champions League, 1 European Cup Winners' Cup, a record 3 UEFA Cups, 1 UEFA Intertoto Cup, and 2 UEFA Super Cups. The club currently ranks 4th in Europe and 7th in the world with the most trophies won. In 1985, under the management of Giovanni Trapattoni, who led the Torinese team to 13 official trophies in 10 years until 1986, including 6 league titles and 5 international titles, Juventus became the first club in the history of European football to have won all 3 major competitions organized by the Union of European Football Associations. Paul Pogba reveals he turned down offers from Chelsea, Arsenal, and Milan because nobody is like Juventus. The 20-year-old France international arrived on a fee transfer when his contract with Manchester United expired and has quickly become a key figure in the Bianconeri midfield. Young Frenchman Paul Pogba is already off to a flying start to his career. At 21, he has already captained his nation to victory at an Under-20 World Cup, picked up the Best Player award for that same tournament, and received the Best Young Player award at a FIFA World Cup. Pogba is a regular starter for Italian side Juventus, where he helped score many goals. He is wanted by many huge clubs where he's been offered incredible amounts of money. He has also won Serie A twice. Imagine what will happen in the rest of his career. Juventus midfielder Paul Pogba is eyeing a bigger role for himself next season and wants to become first choice at the Serie A side. The former Manchester United man was part of the French team that was victorious at the Under-20 World Cup. However, he isn't taking that success for granted. By all accounts, Pogba is an incredibly hard worker in training with a determination to make himself a better player every day. With the incredible MVP trio of Claudio Marchisio, Arturo Vidal, and of course Andrea Pirlo to learn from at Juventus, as well as former Champions League winning midfielder Antonio Conte as his manager, Pogba has expressed his gratitude for such world-class tutelage. Conte himself endorsed Pogba's potential as one of the elite. I saw his interviews in which he said he wanted to become the best in the world. I'm happy with that because in my view, he can be the best. That about wraps up this video, which we hope you guys found enjoyable. And if you did, show us your appreciation by hitting the like button and sharing this video with your friends and family, as well as hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget to watch the 2 other videos that are on your screen right now, and with that, I'll catch you guys later in another video. Bye now.